Hello, I am Park Seni, the representative of Mind Coaching. Today, I would like to explain absolutely the most important essential value in human relationships. Many students at boarding schools for college entrance exams come to the school to study hard at first, but as they become close with other students each day, many of them cannot endure the interpersonal relationships and stress that arise there, and so many of them end up leaving the school. The same goes for the clients who come to see me at the center. There are definitely more than just a few people who struggle with various conflicts between supervisors at work. So they always ask me, how can we improve our relationships with others? What do you think is the most important thing in human relationships? Let's take our pride, figure skater Kim Yuna, as an example. Is it easy for Kim Yuna to have relationships with others? Is it difficult? The answer is simple. It would be very easy for her on a global scale. First of all, there's no one who doesn't know Kim Yuna. Why is that? Because he is a person who has reached the pinnacle of his field. That means that because she has become someone who can create a state of high concentration and immersion in her field, people want to be in this state of high concentration and immersion, acknowledge such people, and consider such people to be the best. So Yuna Kim will have very easy interpersonal relationships. Many people around the world have that fundamental strength to create good relationships if they want to and are willing to put in the effort, and they can develop this ability from their teenage years. Do you understand? They have the ability to create a high level of focus and immersion. So, how do human relationships work? It happens almost automatically. That's right. So, for the young people watching this video right now, please keep this in mind. You need to understand that spending a lot of time building superficial relationships with many people isn't the best approach. Instead of that, it's better to seek out and learn from people who have achieved remarkable accomplishments in your field of interest. By studying and researching on them, you will eventually reach a point in the future where you can create a high level of focus and mastery in your life. If you can achieve that, starting in your 20s, you'll be able to live a truly meaningful life, just like a teacher. So, securing time to create a higher level of focus and immersion will truly give you the fundamental strength to build more wonderful relationships in the near future. I want to share one more thing for you to keep in mind. That's the law of attraction. People tend to form relationships with others who share similar mental levels and values. Those who believe in the power of thought and those who don't create a huge gap in lifestyle and income. Of course, the level of happiness they feel is also vastly different. Let me give you an example. Last year I was very busy with consultations at the Academy Lecture Center, but I also did one more thing. In the second half of the year, I completed the Executive MBA program at Korea University Business School. This is what I received, and it says Korea University Business School, Executive MBA Program, AMP Class 86, Park Seni. Everyone, this place has probably existed in our country even before I was born. It's where the most successful business leaders in our country gather. Why do they gather? This is also the law of attraction. No matter how busy you are, it's a basic human tendency to want to hang out and talk with people who are at the same level, even if it's just for a little while. There are really many impressive people in this program, including the teacher. There are 47 people. In Class 86, only those who are at least at the level of a senior executive in well-known large corporations or CEOs of small and medium-sized enterprises can participate in this program. One thing I felt while doing this is that although the teacher was very busy and only did his own work from September to December of last year, he always went to Korea University on Monday evenings and spent time hanging out with successful students and learning something. I think it was a huge help for me as well. Being in this environment and building relationships with such wonderful people made me think that I need to work harder and put in more effort. I also felt inspired by them. It's a great motivation. I think it was really nice to encourage and acknowledge each other. I hope that many of my students watching this video will also succeed in the future and be able to join this program as juniors. So keep that in mind. It's a fact that humans tend to attract and build relationships with others who are at a similar level of mindset. So, everyone, if you are young, you don't need to put in extra effort just to improve your relationships. Instead, focus on becoming the best in the field that you are genuinely interested in and passionate about. Work hard and sincerely in that area. If you do that, you will soon be recognized as an expert in your field who can create a good level of reporting and immersion and be respected in your community. Your interpersonal relationships will naturally become better, both professionally and personally, and when you meet people like that and have a good time, you will feel happier and more fulfilled than others. I hope you keep in mind the most important essence of relationships that I talked about today and become someone who can actually prove it. Later, I will prepare another video to explain how you can improve your relationships even more. That's all for today. Thank you.